roughly 24-mile-long Escarpment Trail is located in the northeastern Catskills. It runs from Scott Road near North-South Lake Campground in the south to Route 23 in Windham in the north. Thanks to the Escarpment Trail intersecting with a number of different trails along the way, it is possible to utilize the trail to make several different loops. In this case, we focused on the southern third of the trail and began our hike at the South Lake Dam. From the South Lake Dam, we followed the Yellow Trail down to the intersection with the Escarpment Trail, and from there, we followed the Escarpment Trail past Layman's Monument, Sunset Rock, Inspiration Point, Boulder Rock, the Catskill Mountain House site, Artist Rock, Lookout Rock, Sunset Rock, yes, there's two, and ended our trip on the Escarpment Trail at North Point, high above North-South Lake. From North Point, we came back down the Escarpment Trail and then followed the Mary's Glen Trail back to the roads within the campground. And from there, we walked back along the shoreline of the lake to our car.
And over here in the woods, you may see a stone building. Let's see if I can zoom in on it. So down there, that stone building there, that was the laundry house for the Catskill Hotel that was located on top of South Mountain to our left here, up here, top of this mountain. It was one of the largest hotels in the world at its time, and the laundry house is the only remaining structure left of the hotel. A cool little piece of history.
So here we are on the recently reconstructed Escarpment Trail, and the trail crew has done an awesome job at putting some stone steps in and making this trail that gets lots and lots of traffic, because this is the way folks walk over to the trail to go down to the bottom of Catskill Falls. So what an improvement.
All right, a little bit of leave no trace, travel on durable surface. As you get further and further off into the duff, you can see what happens. See how wide this has gotten? People have a tendency to walk side by side, and the footsteps start mushing down all the duff that kind of holds all the soil back. And so when you're on trail, if you can try to stay as close to single file as possible and stay dead center of trail, you'll have a less of an impact to the surrounding area.
The first view that you come to, or spot on the Escarpment Trail, is Layman's Monument. And this is Layman's Monument. And in case you didn't realize it, it's Layman's Monument. And if you look out, you get your first view from the escarpment. That's Route 23A down there. That's the Molly Smith parking lot you see on the left. And you can see Hunter just peeking out over the left, and a little bit of snow on the ski trails. This is the first really open view of the Escarpment Trail right after Layman's Monument. And as you can tell, you're looking right into Catskill Clove. There's the Twilight Park community, Round Top, High Peak, the various cloves coming down on that side of the clove. Then looking out down towards the Hudson Valley. It's right after that viewpoint. The trail does start earning its name by following the escarpment. And so, especially at this time of the year, you get views all along as you walk along this top line of cliffs here. Very cool, really safe. I'm someone who doesn't like heights, and It doesn't bother me, but something to think about. So we've come to another one of the many trail junctions here around North-South Lake and on the Escarpment Trail.
So important to carry a map because you can get fairly confused where the heck you are.
Exactly. And the trail signs are pretty informative, but honestly, there's so many trails here.
You could end up going way extra mileage than you want to.
Yeah. Now we're on one of the old carriage roads for the hotels, so it'll be some nice walking. See, not even 100 yards down the trail, we're coming to another trail junction. So again, good idea to have your map with you. Because otherwise you're like, is it this trail? Is it that trail? Is it that trail? And it just gets wicked confusing. So bring a map, know your trails, enjoy, and read the trail signs. So after the trail reaches the old Hotel Catskills site, you're kind of away from the edge and you're walking on old carriage roads throughout the woods. One nice thing is there's mountain laurel almost everywhere, so if you come when it's blooming, it's beautiful. So another of the many trail junctions, but this one out to Sunset Rock is definitely worth the 0.4 round trip, as you'll be able to see when we get some views. So yet one more trail junction to get the idea that a map really will come in handy. This is the last one before we get to North Point, and we'll actually be going back that way. And this was the way we came from, which is the Escarpment Trail. And then we're going up there, and then up and up and up, and then North Point. In a few spots, the trail to Mary's Glen kind of resembles a swamp or a stream or dry land depending on the season. So this is probably the wettest section, and as you can tell it kind of looks like a creek bed going down.
We are on the home stretch of the loop. We're back on the yellow trail, going around South Lake, and we're going to come back out to the car in about week 4. Jeff, have fun?